Okay, welcome to a late night edition to this motherfucking thing. It's been a while. It's been a long while since you heard my damn voice on this thing, at least. It's your boy Satoshi Heavy signing in live from hot ass Arizona. It is nighttime now. It is 10:30, 10:40 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on this last day of the best month of the entire year. I need to see why this is why. Hold on. All right. I need to post this one more time so everybody could jump in on this shit. It's not the mix I want to hear. I want this one. This is the one. Welcome. Welcome. Wait a little bit longer. Okay, let's give it a second here. Give it a second. Ooh, this song is fire as fuck. Best believe we gonna get shit cracking tonight, guys. And guys and gals. Who knows this song?
Little John VIP by us. This is Gentleman's Club, and you're listening to Gentleman's Club Radio on Dash. What's going on, boys?
Oof. Here inside the place.
Oof.
How are you feeling?
I'm ill. I'm a little bit hungover. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's pretty usual for you, isn't it?
Definitely a fair amount of time, yeah. I'll admit that. But yeah, feeling it.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah. Welcome guys. Episode 2. Gentleman's Club Radio, and we've got a lot of new music to show you, including 4 brand new songs from us. So.
Hold on.
Let's kick things off with this new remix that Boogie T has done of Aaron Samplefly's song Pump It Hard.
Hold on. We'll get started now.
Make sure that ratio's right.
Send it. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's send it. Let's send it. The song's fire as fuck too. But enough for this fun of games. Now it's time to get serious. What's up? It's your boy. Your boy signing. We're about to hit the threshold to where I want to get to. Why? Hold on, let me check something real quick. It says let me move some things real quick. Hold on. What's back here? Okay, what's back here? Yeah, so that. Let's do this real quick. We don't need that there. We could use this. This could go there. This could also come here. We don't need that. We don't need this. Alright. Okay. Sorry. I had it seems like my VPN was on or something. Okay, when my VPN is on, for some reason, sometimes it doesn't like my OBS does not like it, and it doesn't allow for live to work. So I need to go check this out real quick. All right, cool. Just had to double check. All right, let me set up one thing over here. NZD. Okay. We're about to transition, everybody. Just bear with me. I'm trying to set up all the charts that we're going to run through today. I need to open one more chart. Load. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Everything's working well. Everything seems well. Get to standby. Okay. What up, Big Mike? What up, Noza? What up, Chelsea? We'll run through some Forex tonight. Yeah, it's been a while. Anyways, let's get it cracking lacking. My bias has not changed. If anything, everything has gone to plan. So, what would make me change my bias? For anybody who doesn't know my bias is still something like this to some point. What I wanted to point out, I pointed out to everybody today in my group, but I'm gonna go ahead and point out everybody here. This is also posted to my Twitter. So, for those who aren't in my group, let me show you something real quick. Let me just find it first. Okay, here we are. So let me pull up this. Boom. Let me just take a screenshot of this. I'm just going to show a picture of this real quick. Let me do something real quick. Okay. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, hold on. Let me do this one more time. Yeah, I can't let you guys cheat. That's why. I want this to be very fair. Okay. Alright. Okay. Whoops. Almost good. Now we are. Alright. Look at this picture. What does it look like? Does it look like anything familiar right now? Probably. I hope it does to you. I mean, call me a pleb, but like, let me show you another picture now. Alright, see this? Awfully similar. Would you say? Would you not say? You might be wondering. I don't really see it. Well, let me show you. Let me start drawing on this. Maybe it'll line some things up. All right. Base. Descending triangle. Range. Broke within range. Failed to sustain anything. And this actually breaks down. Let me show you. So it breaks down, comes, sweeps that low, that base low, and this is actually the bear market of last year. And you know what happens right here. This right here is 3,000. You see that? So now getting back into what I'm trying to explain here. Okay, history often repeats. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. Base breaks down within range. Within range. Does that mean you need a sweep of that low to get that liquidity for going back up? Very plausible. My opinion. In my opinion, you could take this entire study here. Then you could do. Hold on. Let's get this back real quick. One more.
Smashing it, as always.
Shout out Zero and check out the remix of Pump It Up they also did for us, which we premiered on the show.
And last but not least, all I'm doing is just determining
Yeah, thanks guys.
some range pivots. That's all I'm doing. Via fibs. It's not the, this was actually really close to being an actual pivot. The actual pivot to that, I would say, is right here. That's the actual pivot, in my opinion.
So you guys are the first people to ever hear it.
And in this entire range, I would say,
Featuring
out of this entire range, your pivot's about right here. So in order for this entire structure to go back bullish, you would need closes above that. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Now, if you come up here and reject, or not, you won't do that, obviously. If you come up here, boom, and then you fiddle faddle like this, and get back underneath that, you're gonna just do this, and then come back down. And then this would be 1, 2, this would come down, 3, 4, 5. And this would be 1, A, B, C.
Let us know what you think of the tunes. Tweet us at Gentlemen's Club. Hit us up. We'd love to hear from you.
All this is a 0.5 of range. 0.5 of... I don't really care about this, to be honest with you. 0.5 of... Alright, some other studies. Let's see real quick. Alright, looking at RSI, you go into daily. Both RSI and this is something I will tell you guys about later, but right now it is a work in progress. Essentially an RSI on steroids. That's all it is. As you can see. Anyways, it's essentially this, but just with colors. All right, that's all it is. It's essentially this, but with colors. And this RSI is the regular RSI, where this RSI is the SRSI. SRSI is a slightly different RSI that is, and it incorporates different variables that I determined were more accurate in regards to determining negatives and positives and ranges. All right. Regular RSI, Satoshi RSI in white. Anyways. You clearly see it's just red, bearish. Not only that, just if you guys watched the video I released, was it yesterday or today? It was morning. I can't remember when it was. I would make so many damn videos where I discussed range rules in regards to the SRSI. Well, if we're displaying range rules, you see here we're clearly bullishly ranging. Here we got the warning sign that we're gonna stop ranging bullishly, right? We went into the bear range. We broke back over bullishly, but then we went back bear again. Rejected 60. Now we're ranging bearishly. So now that we're ranging bearishly, we could take off this. I don't really need this shit. I can just see this. I can just look at this and see it without any of this stuff. All I'm doing is trying to help make your guys' life easier to see this kind of stuff and be able to do it yourself. People who are in my group, Elevate Trading. And so anyways, so now that we're bearishly ranging, we dipped way bear. We dipped all the way down to 13 SRSI, and how that's so rare. Look how rare that is. Look at that. Last time I dipped below 13 was this crash right before we went boom voyage. This one probably got that too. I guarantee you that 2014 crash got it too. Curious. Let's hold on. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Interesting. Where's 2014 crash? Right here. So it's very rare we get down to 13 SRSI. Very rare. What is this? Why is this stuck here? Okay, that makes sense. So right here, so all I'm trying to say is, you can expect at least one more low, in my opinion, unless there's something extremely out of the blue that just hits me like a train. I'm just not seeing that cascades us up, that draws us higher. Just the way RSI ranges work, I would expect another low beyond the low we just made at some point. That's just the way it works. That's how ranges work. And I already discussed it with my group, what we want to see to switch this bull. We already see that it's already a hint. SRSI is already hinting to us that this move right here, that's gonna come if we do get it, is most likely gonna be the last move to the downside, temporarily, depending on what the structure is gonna take place. And the reason for that is because this blue line is crossing over the red line, which is the slow line. Well, the median line. You see the slow line is actually the gold line. And then all you're waiting for to truly confirm this is this to start rolling over. This blue going this. This come up here. Do that. This will start doing this. And then the final thing you want to look for would be that's going to do this. Well, actually it's going to be purple for a little bit. It's actually going to be purple. It's about right there, then about right there, you'll probably start getting a white. And then your confirmation would be right on that exception there, and then right when the price does this. This will probably do this. In my opinion, it's gonna go take this low out here. Take those lows out there. I don't know if it'll get all. I don't think it'll get all of the 6600. I think it's gonna test this 0.5 here, which is about where that low is. So I'm guessing the 6. Where is this 0.5 at? There. 6 right there. This one is here. I'm willing to say it tests 7100 by a minimum. It's gonna come up. This head and shoulder is about to be seen right here in the smaller time frame. It's gonna be a meme. This one probably is gonna work out, especially if we get confirmation of this happening. Now, what we're gonna have to be watching for though, because this is, like I said, the structure I believe we're in. Kudos to Ape. What the fuck's his name? Hold on. Shout out to friends call me at. Follow him on Twitter. He was the first one to suggest this pattern. I think he suggested it somewhere in here. Can't remember though. I didn't start following this pattern till about down here, I think it was. And I think he was the first one to suggest it somewhere in here. Can't remember. But yeah, shout out to him for suggesting this pattern. To me, it's the most logical at this point. There is other suggestions, other patterns there that could possibly make an argument for, but this makes the most sense. And we could go over those, but I'm gonna jump back to the previous chart. Okay. Was it Bitmax? Can't remember. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry. Almost there. Almost there. There we are. Right? So chart. Yep. Okay. Anyways. So the reason why let's go over the reason why I believe this is the most logical pattern. The reason I believe that is because the fact that we broke so low on the bear range, I just don't see us breaking back over this 60 range. And if we do, we would create significant bearish divergence. Actually, I think we're going to do this. Look. Do this, make that bullish divergence there. Come up, whatever, wiggly wobbly. Break over this. Hit like 70, 63, at least 63 RSI. Come back down. And do that. So what would this mean for us? Oh, that'll probably get low. This will honestly get lower. My fault. Do that again. So this is what the price action, in my opinion, is going to look like. No idea how low we're going to get. But in my opinion, if 6,000 is broken, 6,900 is broken, no one's going to be excited. I'm at 6,300. No one's going to be excited. In my opinion, this range, anyone smart is not going to be happy if this range is really broken right here, this entire range right here. And if we dip over here and retrace bearishly, because if we break out like that, you're going to want to throw your fib up. And the only way that I would reverse this idea is one of two ways. Is this C wave extending over 1.61 extension of A to B, which would be basically like over those highs of A. So it's just, I don't think we would get above the highs of A. If we do, I would be inclined to say we're bullish. Second way to make me flip would be if we make this 5-wave rise, come down, make an ABC into this pocket, and then subsequently make a 5-wave rise in like the 1 hour time frame right there. At that point, I'll be looking at the 618 of that move up to hold to go long. And it'll make me flip this entire structure to something else. But for the time being, this is the most logical in my opinion. Not only does RSI show us the potential of Y, but we have clues via Alley Wave. First reason why this was my favorite is because people wanted to call this. I see people wanting to call this a WXY, and it makes no sense. In a WXY, two things have to happen. Your W and Y have to mimic each other in time, and your X is really short and snappy. Or your W, X, and Y all resemble each other within 1/3 time aspect. But they shall not be the exact same time. And if we do this to there, you see this is literally the exact, like to today. So I don't like that as, when I saw that, I already didn't like that as a WXY coming down. I already didn't like that. I remember this happened. I remember when we got that, I remember saying this, like, hey, I don't like this WXY as much anymore because we don't really like it when W and X are exactly the same time. It usually doesn't. It's too much symmetry. We want a little difference, not that much symmetry. And so, not only that, but through your rise, this is looking like a 3-wave dip, and the only way to invalidate this to the downside, the only way to invalidate this C wave coming up here, right here, the only way to invalidate this buy here is with this. Take this, go to this low, go to this high. Mark your 1.618 extension. Price has to, it's pretty low. Pretty low. Price has to get all the way down there to invalidate this as a bullish setup. Now, you could allow it for like some wicks like that, but it cannot close. If it closes underneath that, then it's gonna keep going down. And this study we're studying here is completely wrong, and Ponzi scheming was right. This was just a gigantic WXY, which would be nuts. W X A B C D E. It's possible. I don't really like it though. W X A B C D E. Boom. D, the end of D was right there. E was at one shot real quick up, and this was your first wave down. 1, 2. And this is your capitulation event. And that pattern would look like this. If I'm not mistaken, he has it W. All this is the X. And this is the start of the big downtrend south. I don't like that. But it's a possibility. And I will trade it if it happens. But for now, it's not my favorite at all. This is my favorite. I discussed with you in detail, not only with Alley Wave structurally, but with also SRSI range rules and crossover technique. See where we're at. Okay. Jump to ETH real quick.
One of our good mates, Holy Goof.
And what goof he is.
Oh, he is a proper goof. But we love him.
1, 2, 3, 4. Extended fifth. This works, and it's the only way I can count this, to be honest with you. Some might count it like WXY, but then this Y is so extreme, it doesn't make sense. So the only way this makes sense to me is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this makes sense because 4 does not cross into wave 1. Wave 3 is longer than wave 1. And it doesn't incorporate at least one extension, which was held within wave 5. So, based on just this idea, one or two things could happen. This could be a start. This impulse down could be a start of a bigger impulsive structure to the downside, like this. Or this impulse down was the final leg and final move of a giant correction to the downside where that started from up here. And now we continue up. And how do you determine where you go if you don't like know the count from the top? Well, you get clues with how you correct here, how you move up here. If you move up with a 5-wave impulse, then you're gonna probably want to buy the pullback, and then take your bet that that next move is gonna be a wave 3, impulsive wave 3. In my opinion, this is a textbook W, X, Y. Now we're gonna have to assume that perfect 1/3 time frame analysis for X. Take this there. We're gonna look for the correction to be done and over with about there. This whole zone is what we're looking for a big turnaround. And this works. This fits well. In my opinion, I think this is gonna play out like this. I think this break for ETH, this actually makes a lot of sense. So this break for ETH right here is gonna be Bitcoin's wave 5. Right here, wave 5. And then this C and Bitcoin's wave C is going to be Ethereum's C wave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch it to reject the 618 to the 0.786. And then watch for like that flag. And then the close underneath that trend line will be your confirmation, but you could risk that short there with the stop right above that high and assume that you're going to put in a flat. Zigzag, flat. Buy. W, X, Y. Textbook. Textbook W, X, Y. And I went over range rules in depth with my group yesterday. That's wrong. That was wrong. This study here was wrong. I'm willing to say that. I took an L right there. 197 took an L. I bought in right here. I took an L at 197. It happens. But I made all that back there, so I don't give a fuck.
Keen to see what we've been playing on each show, then we've just launched a Spotify playlist where all the released songs we've been playing shall be in there in chronological order of the time we placed in each show.
Look at this WXY. Zigzag, X, flat. That one was the symmetrical though. Symmetrical WXY. The one I'm trying to study right now, that I'm assuming we're gonna get is it's gonna be symmetrical, but see how almost all of these W was really close to hitting the same time frame, but it was just off. Whoops. And look at that. All within that system wave compatibility time zone. So it's perfect for a WXY. We saw why this X is perfect for that. Not only was it short and snappy and looks very much like an impulse, it was a very sharp ABC. And this ABC did exceed the 1.618 extension.
You're listening to Gentlemen's Club live.
1, 2, 3, 4, boom. And it happens, especially in a very high leverage market like this, where very few players hold a considerable amount of the market. They get to decide what happens. They don't care. But this makes sense. Even supports this trend line. Breaking out support, comes down again, hits it one more time, then sends it. Or it could just be right through it, just 104. In my opinion, your minimum target for this to be if your minimum target is the 618. And the 101. I don't think it'll get this low. This order block right there, that's very strong right there. I think that'll hold. I think this will hold no matter what. No matter what, I think that's gonna hold. What's this? 130. If 130 doesn't hold, we're gonna see 105. It all depends how we're gonna get a good gauge of how low this C wave is gonna be, this ABC, once we finish this correction here. If I was gonna guess, right now just guess, I'm assuming we're gonna get to that 618 retrace up there. Look at that. The 1.618 extension for a C wave, which in my opinion might be true, because here's another hint to volatility coming. Hold on. Right here. It's right there. That number right there. You gotta be fucking serious. Are you serious? People are just, oof. I don't know, man. We'll see. In my opinion, that would be the perfect catalyst for this C wave to get to the 1.61 extension, which is my guess right now, about this range down here. The minimum target for that, in my opinion, would be that 1-to-1 at 134 again, that 130 range, 134, 130 range. And this structure here this may or may not be the bottom for this. This can just do this. And that's your structure there. A, B, C. Or that can really be your bottom, A, B, C, like that. But it all depends on how we come up right here. if it come up in a 5-wave rise like this, and consolidate like this, then I'm probably gonna say this is gonna be another bullish breakout like that for wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see. We'll see though. Hold on. One second. The indicator on the chart is a variation of SRSI that I have not yet released. I'm still tweaking. It's I'm talking about this guy, right? It's a variation of this. It's in essence telling you when to short and buy. Everything I'm telling you what to do in regards to the lines here is what this does for you. That's all it does. So that's the short signal, official short signal. Blue is above the red. White's above the gold. Long signal. Blue is below the red. White's below the gold. Short signal. Blue is above the red. White's above the gold. Long signal. Blue is below the red. This is white wasn't exactly below the gold, but that was a very strong signal here because trend data was bear here and rejected the fast line. Dude, yeah, honestly, you really don't need much, man. SRS, dude, like, look at this. SRSI, you can make a killing off SRSI alone. Like, let's just say you're a day trader, you're trading off the daily chart. This stuff is ridiculous. Let's just do this. Where are you at? So let's go there. I know what's happening. But let's just say you're looking at this chart and you see it falling. You're like, what? I want to know when to buy. And so hold on. So you're like, and the only indicator you have is trend date here and SRSI here. Well, based on everything I just told you, let's see when you will take this long. Man, we're waiting for trend date to go bull, blue to cross the red, white to cross the red, and or there's two ways to do it. There's the one with the break then retest, or there's one with the clear breakout. The better one, in my opinion, is to break and retest because that gives you more of a really tight entry. The other one gives you a little bit more of a kind of catching a move when it's kind of already in the when the momentum's already moving. Once you see Divergence 2, please use Valley Range Theory because that'll also save your ass. Before this will even tell you what to do.
In terms of, in China it's amplified by 10.
Even when you walk around in England, you get a freak show.
Yeah.
So like for example,
And if you ever see,
we're pretty close there. We're pretty close.
sure, you go up to him, call him Sideshow Bob because you love that.
Yeah, I love it. You know what, Lewis? I've never heard anyone say that.
All we're waiting for now is just Trinity to go bull.
I fucking love that.
Or for the French crew, that people.
Did not go bull.
Bob, hashtag Daddy Bob.
Fucking hell.
Up next, we have a very
Okay, and at this point you have Divergence,
guys. This is a bunch of our unreleased
right?
stuff that we decided to play just so
So,
you guys think.
if you know anything about Valley Range Theory, draw your X pivot. I would say it's either. I'd say it's here.
And the other two, you may have heard in a cheeky few places before. But let us know what you're thinking. Gentlemen's Club, Insomniac Dash.
Alright, you got a mega bull call. When the dots happen, that means it's like strong momentum is possibly shifting. Notice how the slow line is starting to get really flat. Everything's starting to curl up. We've been in the bear range a while. We got bullish, major bullish divergence, falling wedge. But I'm just pointing out little details that you gotta pay attention to as a trader. Okay. Finally, a break. Trend aid hasn't went bull yet, but it's fine. Okay, at this point, trend to go bull. Remember, we're on a daily time frame, so this is like more of a position and swing trade here. So all you're waiting for is that retest. Which is right here. Okay, now all you have to do is make sure, since X range pivot was tapped, trend aid flip bull, SRSI flip bull, is make sure that on a higher time frames your 618 isn't closed below significantly. Except right here kind of will fool you a little bit, because I remember this does consolidate a little bit lower, but you would have your stop below that low. I know that sounds very cliche, but it's just how it is. You would have it like just be at the lows or just below the lows, because all this happened, which it has the potential to shift bullishly. You had divergence, you had SRSI flip bull, you had trend aid flip bull, your X range pivot was tapped in less time and complexity than it did to get there. From this point to that point, it took way more time than it took to get from here to there. So that was another telltale sign that this is a potential trend shift. You're buying all this. You're essentially buying all this. You're assuming all this in here is consolidation. You're just buying this. And all you're waiting for is, because if this was truly going to be bearish, we shouldn't have broke over 60, and we keep doing that here. Notice how the slow lines now going to curl up. We now have positive slope. We now have positive slope on the slow line. So the only way that this is going to really truly get us out of position is breaking that below that slow line, breaking below these lows here, consolidating at 618. Till then, everything's a buy. Well, you get the gist. You get the gist of this. I wish I could speed this up. I wish it could be faster, but it's not going to be faster. Can I start from a new place? Because it's taking too long. Anyways, you get the gist of it. Like, this route has really good potential to get you in really good positions. Like, really good positions. And get you out at really good positions. There's a chart I shared the other day, or yesterday. And like, again, right here. Excuse me, I had a burp. Again, even though the blue line was below the red line, the slow line was still positively sloping, and you're again in the bull range. You're not in the bear range. In order for you to think about shorting again on the higher time frames, you would want this bull range to be broken to the downside, which is right there. I show you the ranges. It's on you to study them and follow them and see what RSI does with them. And so technically you would have got in like right here, or right here, or right here, in that area. If you your first buy-in was around here, you possibly could have dipped it, bought in at 0.6 retrace, because that's like a very common retrace after the first breakout. And then you could have double dipped there, and you wouldn't have sold until the bear range was tapped and some other things happened. Like, let me show you. When would he have sold? When would he have sold? You wouldn't have sold any of that because you held the bull range. Trend data is still bull. Now you have divergence here. Since you have divergence here, you wanna throw your VRT rules. The pivot's way down there. You have a lot of time to go. Trend data is still bull. Even though this is starting to curl south, trend data is still bull. You're still in the bull range. There's no reason to want to short this on a higher time frame. So I want to show you something right here. And again, had no reason to exit out your position because you held the bull range, even though this is, again, bearishly shifting. There was no reason to exit your position on a longer time frame. And if you have any regards to Elliott Wave, you would have fucking exited right there. But since we're playing like we don't know anything but this range rule stuff with the crossover techniques. Okay, at this point we broke under the bear range. So at this point you probably want to exit your position fully and start looking for a shorting opportunity. How to get confirmation of shorting opportunity is when you get all the bear signals plus rejection of the bull range. So let's draw that. So notice how we broke back over the bull range again. So now it's 50-50. You're out of position right now. You're not in a position. That could have been an entry right there for you, because it rejected the 60. The blue's not underneath the red. And you're underneath the slow line. And the slow line was sloping down. But that's not the entry I was trying to pinpoint. This is the entry I was trying to pinpoint. Because I pinpointed this within my group. I told us to watch out for this. I said if we fail to cross over the 60 range, this trend shift back to the south side is probably going to be true. And what happened, it was true. We actually did cascade to the south side. And so far, we are consistently posting newer lows, posting lower SRSI, Therefore, in my opinion, we're going to continue to shift into the bear range until we've proven otherwise on a higher time frame. But I'm willing to buy this next low because if it fits the structure that I wanted to see for a good swing trade. So this trade right here is more like a 4-hour chart. Because it's daily, it's still going to show you bearish range. It'll show you bearish range until this high right here broke in. Or if we hold this consolidation, hold that in a bullish consolidation. It's the only way. Until then, it's going to bearishly range. Do that while price does that. Alright. Damn, covered way too much on that. Yes, SRSI is very powerful. It worked like bee's knees for Ethereum's 4-hour, and even daily here. Alright, so for example, just for a quick example, on Ethereum's daily, divergence right from here to here, your X pivot is right there. Blue was above red. You broke out, retested all of them. SRSI flip bull, so your entry would have been right in there, which I did call for that entry on our in our group. By the way, that 180 entry, that was gas. But yeah, so right there, it gave you that entry. You saw divergence, and it was a significant divergence. You had the squeeze on divergence. The squeeze is when you see a triangle pattern towards the end of a long divergence. Typically, it's a 3-tap divergence. 1, 2, 3 tap. And then got that divergence, confirmed it. You see how we had divergence here, boom, to there, but we didn't hit the X-ray pivot. We failed, broke low again, broke below the 618 retrace of that current move up. That was the low, and then this time we broke the X-ray pivot because this time the X-ray pivot was low. Not only that, but you held the 618 retrace of that move right here. Look at that. Here's the 6-minute retrace of that move. We held it. Boom. Take off. Confirmation of trend shift. Well, for now, this looks all pretty bearish for now, in my opinion. I do think it's going to end up being something like this. This would have been a good long. Oh, not really. I lied. This would have been a bad long too because SR's trend day was not long in regards to the 4-hour time frame. This would have been a bad long in regards to the 4-hour time frame because the blue line below the red line. Right here was gas. Blue above the red, white above the gold, trade bull. It's all happened. On the downside, blue below red, white below gold, trade bear. That's honestly all you need. If you just notice those 3 things and just understand trend shifts a little bit, Because a trend shift will help you anticipate moves before they happen. And then you get confirmation of those moves happening when you get SRSI trended showing that with the SA with the moving averages and shit. All right. All right. Now for ETH, XBT. This is still acceptable. And something like a W, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. A, B, C. Running flat. Expanded flat for 2. Hits it right in the time frame needed. Wave 2 retrace very little. Wave 4 retrace very a lot. Wave 2 was a flat. Wave 4 was a zigzag. Although we broke below the 1-2 line momentarily, we did sustain it and currently we got over it. So this is why I'm bearish on ETH. Because this looks like a completed impulse here. And look how well it worked on Ethereum on Bitcoin. Blue above the red, white above the gold, trended bull, bang. And now you see that the blue line dipped below the red, so that was a telltale sign that this next move up is potentially the last move of this structure here. And I believe that. I do believe that. I think it's going to go A, B, C like that. Back down to those levels. And this will probably continue to do that. This will be a quick like that. And this will probably be A, B, C. So then I'm unsure what ETH is going to do. ETH Bitcoin is going to do. Really unsure, to be honest with you. I haven't dabbled with the long-term perspective in a while. Because this is an ABC, it looks like. Or you can say that's one. I don't like that, the 1 to 3. You see the ABC? And so it's like a ABC. What I don't like is this descending triangle broke to the downside. So it could do this. Flat. Who knows? We'll see. For now, I don't care about the super large time perspective because I'm more worried about the next few months. I think this is going to be a good roadmap. Watch us to hold 40 SRSI to confirm that this is an A, B, and C. I don't know where my Litecoin chart went. That's great. Oh, here it is. So far, again, no change. Same essence, essentially the same exact thing with Litecoin that we have for ETH. And also no change. If anything, Litecoin looks worse. Like, I'm almost certain that this is going to be hit. Why? Because the main pivot was broken lower. Right here. We broke below it. Failed to make any significant move after breaking that. More downside to continue. Minimum target is that. With a 1-to-1 being likely. Again, we broke above, but then we broke right back below. So if we do this, any rejection below the 60, you're gonna want to short. So a good trick is short any break below the slow line. So here's the slow line like this. Once that breaks it, short it. Don't think about longing it until SRSI breaks back over there. And then you just do the opposite. You'll long every break of the slow line. For example, broke into bull range. You bought there. Sold there, could hit an extreme. Bought there. You could have sold there, possibly, because all the divergence and some shit. Bought more there. Okay, broke below bear range. But the only way they can confirm it as bear range is by not breaking over the bull range. And if it breaks over the bull range, then you're going to assume that it continue on with the previous trend. And the reason for that is because of this nasty divergence we saw here. If this was truly going to be a sell-off, this sell-off would have went with RSI and price would have dipped below that pivot, but it didn't. It created that divergence, which gave the catalyst to another high, which is that high there. And so you would have bought either that divergence call, because it was a very strong divergence call, or breaking this yellow again. There. Or there. And then again, remember what I just said, you're going to look for that squeeze play at the very end of the RSI. If you see a triangle with major divergence, get ready for volatility. And what happens? Boom! Volatility to the downside. And we haven't stopped. If you see this pattern, this triangle pattern, it's usually going to call for trend shift. Okay? Very seldom it doesn't call for that. They're not super common though. Alright. It's enough for Litecoin. Essentially the same stuff, you know. Same things. All these charts are in my group. Sorry, people of Twitter, you don't not get these. You have to screenshot them or some shit. Or take note of them on your own charts. In my opinion, a new invalidation is now lower. If we are to move back above this level now, I would be one to say we are bullish. Anything below is bearish. Bang. Oi. Let's go, Crockett. Let's go, Rocky. Jumping over to Forex. I want to see something real quick. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. Can you go over Bitcoin on low time frame, please? Fine, Noza. Fine. Oh, by the way, I need to make a... Oh, shit, I need to update that. Where the hell are you? Oh. Well, since that... I'm really hoping this does this, because this will really confirm this bias But I don't like the structure. I don't like the shape that this is taking. If it were to, right there, I don't like that shape really. So I'm willing to say that this is fucking A. All this is B, and it's about to be C like this. A, B, C, running flat here. Honestly. If we break below 8,200, I'm calling for this running flat. This looks like a 5-wave leading diagonal. I cannot say, I like literally cannot. That'd be stupid for me to not say it's one. Look at the M15. Bear. Here's your bearish divergence. Right here, Noza. Here's your pivot you want to watch to break in less time and complexity. So if this move down breaks this low, this pivot right here, and less time and complexity than it took to get there, you're more worried about time, not at, so how much? Where's your pivot low? Right there, there. So you need about. That much time to get lower than this pivot right here. If not, then there's potential that this makes like a that this itself is running flat. If this in itself is running flat, then I'm willing to say that this studying is wrong. And we saw that this was potentially A, B, C. And this is wave 5. I mean, ABC of this structure here. From now, I'm leaning down for the meantime. The running flat just showed you I would still not be leaning towards, even if we go low like this. I'd probably say it's one, two, three, four, five. Be a really easy invalidation would be the 1-to-1 of that wave 3 right there, so it'd be very easy for us to find our stop if that was going to be our idea, right? What tells an AB base? What's an AB base? I honestly don't know what an AB base is. I think what he's you're calling AB base is something. It's essentially a truncated move. All it is in essence. I just don't like the extension on this level here. It's so vast. I mean, if anything, I'm willing to say it truncates and not put. I can't put an ABC towards the end of this structure. I only can see it as a 5-wave structure. Not only, but I see another structure as well, but it doesn't fit as well. But since this first move down that I'm assuming is wave 1 and wave C is 3 waves, then this is also wave 3 is going to be 3 waves. 3, 3, 3. In my opinion, that's all one move. B, C, A, B, C. I'm assuming you sent it to me in Discord. Check what link? What link? What link, Noza? Did you send it to me or something? Way back. Hold on. I'm opening up something real quick, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm reading something right here. Elliot's AB base. In nature's law, Elliot referred twice to a structure he called an AB base, in which, after decline, he had ended in a satisfactory count. The market advanced into 3 waves and then declined in the prior to the commencement of the 5-wave bull market. Hold on. Below you see a structure. I guess I'll post this on your screen. Below you see a structure inverted indicate reversal regards to. So this is the bottom here. Although, and
You have arrived at your destination, year 1983.
oh, I did read about this. Oh, I did read about this. And look, hold on. I wish I could. I might be able to. Hold on. It's in this. Let me show you this. I did read about this. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. It's in this book right here. Hold on, give me a second. I'll find it. I know I just read it. I literally just read it. So it's in this section right here. Where are you, buddy? Right here. Bang, found it. Figure 119. Erroneous conception patterns. Hold on. Figure 1-1. Okay. Let me see if I can get you guys to see this. Pause. I actually might be able to pull it up from our own books here. Hold on. Okay. Pretchers, which is page 65. Oh shit, this is Glenn's. This is Glenn's book. What the hell? They're both Glenn's? Oh shit. Hold on, I guess we need to fucking find Pretchers real quick. Damn it. I know how to spell it. Ah, I want to. Oh my god! I just want to open it. I just want to open it. I just want to open it. This is not it either. I thought I sworn I had it in my own drive. Hold on, I guess I'll open my drive. I want you all to see this for yourself, so you guys you could see the proof. You know that I'm not bullshitting you guys. So. Okay. 136. I don't think this summary covers this part. No, I don't think it does. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you. If you have the full book, go to page 36 and read it. What the hell? I just had it, and then it's gone again. Hold on. Am I tripping? I swear I just read it. Here we are. Dang, it's right here. They don't show it. It's right here. This figure 149. And it comes after Orthodox Tops and Bottoms, which is right here. Which means it should have came right here. But it's not. Anyways, I'll just read it to you guys. So essentially, the basic of this book is trying to get at is that it's just a mislabeling, and there's not really an A-B bottom. Yeah, I wish I could show you guys this video. Maybe I could. Probably not. And basically, it says, so the way he's explained it is because Frost says there's no such thing as an AB base. It's just a mislabeling in the waves, and that you just miss it. All it's always stating. That's all it is. But I can see that. Like I said, I mean, it is possible. Anything is possible. And it is possible that I am mislabeling something. So I was like looking at this shit. I like refreshing my mind no matter how many times I've seen it. But this book right here changed my life. That's exactly what yeah, sorry everybody, that just took a little bit, but we're just trying to get to the bottom of some things. I really want to give to you guys to be able to visually see this. Let me see if I can. Bet. Alright, you plebs. Ooh, that was loud. All right. So right here this is essentially what I was just trying to explain to you guys. It's on page. It's figure 146. If you look at figure 146, visual on Elliott wave theory, you might be able to see that. But all it is stating is that the original guy who developed Elliott wave, Sir Elliott, I guess we call him. I forgot his real name. There was times where he couldn't figure out why he couldn't find a correct labeling to the very end of a structure. So the only thing he could come up with is an A and a B, when in fact it's just a mislabeling, and it's supposed to be an extended third like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bang. Instead of this mislabeling where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and then breakdown. Essentially it though. Alright. Let's go back to the charts. Okay. The only thing that I'll be worried about in terms of a structure catching me off guard is going to be this. Let me try to find it. It's in Glenn's book, which is much more advanced. Like, so far much advanced that I haven't even come close to finishing it and understanding the entire concepts of it. The only thing I understood completely is the time aspect, which has changed my life, but there's so much more to it. His rules of logic is one of the best sections too, by the way. It really helps you understand, like, okay, if I got this and this and this, then I must be in this particular section in this, this, and this. Come on, how far? This book is gigantic compared to Precher's. Precher's is a fucking coloring book compared to this book. Close. This. Oh wait. Here we are. This. And this is the breaker, and it breaks out. W, X, Y, W, A, B, W, X, Y.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligences greater than man, yet as mortal as his own. We know now that as human beings busied themselves about their various concerns, they were scrutinized and studied.
Only thing I'd be worried about. If it channels, it's most likely a double zigzag. A, B, C, X, A, B, C, X, A, B, C, D, E. And this is what I was referring to with Posey scheming. This is the Barrett structure he was referring to, which is very applicable. You know, W, X, Y, X, Z, W, X, Y, X, Z. Z is that triangle. A, B, C, D. Or, fault. A, B, C, D, E. All right, now that halted us from Alright, I just wanted to cover your NGDD. We need the daily. We're kind of doing that, so I'll be very cautious to where this breaks to. That is bearish divergence, so it's more inclined to break down, which I do believe. I do think this is some sort of flat here. And this will do like that probably. Well, not like that far. Like that. Do this, but this price would close. Price would probably close above that or at equal lows. And confirm this ABC here. Or WXY. I'll say WXY actually. Yeah, essentially no change for this. If you've been following this, look how perfect that is. Literally perfect. If you have been following this trade, we shorted here. We attempted along here, which some of us got lucky. I got fucking stopped out by literally like a fucking penny. Shorted here. And that's what currently our position is short. And there's no reason to change that until this 4 hour along with the daily tells us to. 4 hour, we're still negatively sloping. Yes, we're positively sloping here. I mean, I'm positive on the SRSI, but it just looks meek. Like, equal highs, but this is running away. Price is not really doing nothing. Looks bearish. Hourly looks bearish as well. And like I said, the daily, nasty rejections there. Trended, is that trended bear right there? I think that's trended that one bear, right? That little, look at that, bear. So the trended is technically bear. Blue's almost below the red, but they're both below the slow. So this is looking like it could be very valid here. If we start closing above the range, then we'll have to start thinking about something different temporarily. But for right now, I think this is our likely count. Alright. August 29th, Bitcoin. What day? What year? No, I don't. I have this as a. I could find a really valid. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal, A, B, C. Since this was not greater than a 1.6 extension, all this was an A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4 truncated fifth. Oh wait, I lied. Not truncated fifth. I lied. It's not no truncation. It's just an ABC. A, B, C. And then right here, 1, flat, 2, three, running flat, then 5 there. So no, I don't think that's an example of an AB base on August 29th. A very valid count here. Leading diagonal. Alright though. So yeah, I think that I'm probably gonna actually enter double dip on my position here. See where it goes. I really want price to start trading below this line here. For me to feel confident. I'll probably exit my position if price gets back over this. DXY. Man, DXY has been... I think DXY has finally found its top though. I need to see, double check something though. Yep, this is very valid. A, B, C. Look at this. Look at this play happening. I was trying to remember if I'm not mistaken, I called for this to do this. But now that I'm looking at it, this could actually be a continuation. Yeah, I could definitely see it. For sure. So what I'm basically saying is this could actually potentially all be one, two, three, four, five, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. The extension that this got wasn't very impulsive though, so this is still very open to A, B, C, A, B, C. I'm kind of more inclined to saying at this point. They're very interesting. Could honestly go either way from at this point. Be watching, be very curious though. Cause this right here doesn't look very like impulsive. So this could also be like some weird ass correction like W, X, Y here. Well, see, that's over at 1.6 for an extension. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, very strange because like this looks like from this low, this looks like a clean 5, but I'm trying to figure out where this other like is this the A B C there, and that's a gigantic running flat. DXY leaves 120 questions, in my opinion. All I know is that it looks weak on the weekly. Let's see here. Do we have any bum 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 bum. No problem, brother. Alright, did anyone have any FX pairs you want me to cover? I will say though, this was an epic short that I never partaked in. Oh my gosh. I didn't notice that. That's very depressing. Oh gosh, that's so depressing. Holy shit. 1356665.
We are barely alive.
Dang, dude, that would have been surgical as fuck, dude. Holy Jesus of Mama Christ. And I didn't trade it. I have no idea why I didn't trade it either. Oof. What a move. What a move. Yeah, I think this is... Still cannot believe I missed that. So disappointed in myself. To be honest with you. Because I knew for 1000% fact that this was an impulse and this was all a correction. And since we broke that low, I'm willing to say that this could be done. Yeah, in my opinion, I think this does this. Yeah, I think it's gonna do this. And this in the south is A, B, C. Obviously, that has a lot of time to develop, but range bound until then. I'm not curious to really trading anything within the range here on this. Or rather, I could trade the extremes here, so nothing for USD CAD. Euro NZD is still. I like this because it has. I like this within the range because I see a flat, a really good flat here. USD CAD doesn't really look like much to give. There's damn near no volume right here. I think this is a potential buy opportunity for NZD/USD. We should kind of go with this because I think that when that happens, this will meet this tough. Oh wait, not wrong side. USD CAD. Because I think when that buy happens for that NZD/USD. USD CAD will be around here, coming down for that low. Anyways, there's just no volume here, which is weird. No volume. Very strange. Alright. I've been on here long enough. Since I have no more questions coming through, I'm going to go ahead and log off, alright? It's been a pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and get us back to the crypto cart charts. And then, yeah, we'll catch y'all tomorrow. See what happens. See if we're right. See if our game plans hold up. See if we make some money over the next 48 hours, alright? It's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in with me. I'll try to be more consistent on this. I mean, my apologies on not being consistent on this. Is my diligence too. All right. Anyways, hope you all had a blast. I know I did. Catch y'all sometime this week. I'll let y'all know when the next session is gonna be, and it will be in the next 7 days. All right. Peace, love, and prosperity, my friends. You see your boy Satoshi, mother effing heavy, signing the fuck out. Y'all have a nice night. Peace.